Okay, so let me open up that question from yesterday on this laptop. And let me just grab those equations, type them in. Well, I'll type the circle in first. Yeah, 4 circles. X squared plus y squared plus 10a x plus 10ay plus 25a squared equals 0. And then again with the minus. Then again with the 2a. And then again with the minus. And I don't know. We'll just make a like 1 or something, I guess. Just to see what it looks like. A is 1. So A is 1. So A is 1. So A is 1. Okay, let's draw that. Okay, good. Okay, good. Oh. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Oh, I made a mistake on those last two. It's not a. It's not 25a squared. It's 20. Just a squared. Okay. Sub a is 1. Sub a is 1. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That didn't really help. If the circle touches both axes, prove that, and hence find the equations of 2 circles which touch both axes and which contain the point A, 2A, which in this case I just said is 1, 2. So 1, 2 is that point. So it'd be these 2 circles if the A is positive. But not these 2 circles if the A is positive. That's interesting. Let's have a look here. A is 1. So that's given the wrong solution when A is 1. So it makes me think now that the plus minus isn't valid. It's these 2 circles we want. But which one do we choose? And does it matter if the A is minus 1? Let's have a look again. Sub A is minus 1. Sub A is minus 1. Sub A is -1. Sub A is -1. Okay. So that's wrong. That's right. That's wrong. And that's right. That's wrong. Right. So not all four are correct. Then the issue becomes, how do we know without graphing? A is 1. A is -1. So that should be in the first quadrant, so that's wrong. And that should be in... That's wrong. So the +1 is wrong here. Then what about the one with the 2 in it? That's wrong. And that's wrong. So it seems like I should have only selected the first and third equation, but not the minus ones. They don't work on the graph. But why? Why can't I take those minus ones? What has gone wrong? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I can see when I look at the 21-minute mark and 19 seconds, I can see the reason I have the plus minus. Because the f squared equals c. Why only go with the minus f and g? Is this going to be my first question that needs 3 parts to it? I don't know. I don't know. All I know is it's looking like this answer I have to reject. And this answer I have to reject. And it seems like only these two are the valid answers. And I'm really sorry. This is the first question that has stumped me. I just can't see why right now I have to reject those other two circles. Like, obviously I can see from the graph that they don't work. Yeah, okay. I can see it why now. The A has to have the same sign as the F, and it has to have opposite sign of the F, and the G has to have opposite signs as well. Because F and G will tell you which quadrant you're in. Just remember you change the signs. And the sign of A tells you which quadrant you're in. So for example, if the A is positive, you're in the first quadrant. That means the F and G's both have to be negative to still be in the first quadrant. So the sign on the A always has to be opposite the sign on the F and the G. So the reason you reject the positive is because you'll always be in the wrong quadrant, be in a diagonal to it. So yeah, the A has to have an opposite sign to the F and G, or F and G has to have the opposite sign to the A. And that is a remarkably nuanced, fine point that I'm pretty certain, if I'm honest, if I was doing this question as a student or as a teacher, I'd miss it, because I have missed it. I really need to think about that. So that's I don't know if I should make a part 3 video just to explain that point, but that's a very, very fine point. And yeah, nothing else to say. I'm gonna stop the video there.